Hello? I literally have been trying to get a hold of you forever. Today's the day you picked up the FaceTime call to that friend that only talks about herself the whole time, and it feels like you're literally on mute the whole FaceTime call because you can't even get a word in. That is one of those days. I hope you have so much fun. I actually got a little comment the other day, or I don't know if she like boldly DM'd me. I love that girl for it because she slaved the day away. I remember the exact video she slid up on too. She was like, "Why do you only post boring videos now?" Humbled me real quick. I haven't wanted to do a get ready with me in a long time because trust me,
I've tried.
I'm stupid. I stutter the whole time. I go from one topic to the other. Let's start with the fact that this is what I've looked like. 2026, I have not done my makeup. I think I've done my makeup, like my full face of makeup, twice. I also haven't been keeping up with my hygiene routine. No, that sounds wrong. My glow up routine, as in getting my lash lift, getting my brows done, getting my nails done. Like,
this is disgusting.
What's funny too is I was literally supposed to get them done today, and I told my mom, I'm like, can you actually move my nail appointment? I know I'm literally turning 21 and I'm still asking my mommy to change my appointment. Yes, girls, I'm finally turning 21. I'm so excited to do everything that I've
still done,
but actually legally this time. Whole February is my birthday month. To anyone in my personal life, buckle up. Let me tell you guys my rundown for February. Probably gonna be the best month of my life. Not only am I turning 21 February 14th, not even what I'm excited for. I'm more excited for the festivities, if you get what I mean. February 1st, what's going on? I think I have an opportunity to go with Vivi to like this like content thing, which would be really fun, and obviously content for me and Vivi. Me and Vivi are starting up a channel together. We have been filming a couple videos and just finding an editor, all of that. Let's pull up the calendar. Let's get serious. February 4th, something exciting's happening. One of the things you guys always tell me is like, oh my god, I used to watch your videos. Oh my god, you still beep. I'll leave that to your imagination. I'm getting a major glow up. Just know I'm becoming a woman. And not in the way that you probably think. February 9th, I have my lash lift appointment. Wait, I'm getting so overstimulated because I'm so excited. Like, calm down. Calm down. Oh. That was a gift from God. February 10th, I'm getting my nails done. The 14th is my birthday. I am not doing anything crazy for my birthday this year, like on the actual day of my birthday. I literally just want to like hang out with my family and my boyfriend, do like a little cake or something. And then the 15th, I am having an all-girls Pilates party, which I'm really, really excited about. I got a studio and it's super cute, super aesthetic. That is my favorite thing ever, is working out with my friends. It might look stupid right now, but it'll get better, I promise. The next weekend, I am doing a birthday party. I was so stuck on what I wanted to do this year because I had so much fun last year. Joshua Tree Getaway, which was so fun. And I kind of wanted to like recreate something this year like that. It just wasn't that realistic this year for me, just because of so many other things that are coming up for me. I really wanted to be able to enjoy it with a lot of people. It didn't really make sense for me to do something where I couldn't invite everyone. Mostly, like, for example, my boyfriend isn't even 21. My friends obviously turning 21 as well, so I thought, why not just enjoy it and live like the parties and all of that through them. I ended up deciding on something that I've done before but I've never done for my birthday. All of us will be able to like drink and celebrate because we're all of age, because it's in Mexico. And I think the weekend after, my friends that are 21 have to take me to places I haven't been to. And then I think like the next time I'm gonna go out after that is like once it's like my boyfriend's birthday. I'm doing a Europe trip with my best friend Miranda. So excited. Going to Europe with my best friend of years, literally like my platonic soulmate. So excited to be able to experience this with her. We're both in relationships. As much as we love our partners, we also know we have, if everything works out, a whole life to live with them. And since we met each other, we would always say we were Serena and Blair. I don't know if you guys know the iconic scene of Serena and Blair in like Paris. And now that we are actually able to do this together in our early 20s, we're young and free. It's such a cool experience when we're older and she has her family and I have mine. Like, yeah, like I went to Europe when we were young with your aunt, lived our silly little life with no cares. Like when my mom tells me stories about when she was young, that they have such a fond and beautiful memory about it. I just feel like that's what this trip is gonna be for me. We have never traveled completely solo. We are scared, but we are so ready. I feel like this trip is gonna teach us a lot, and I hope we do learn a lot from it. Let's talk about a big one that I've actually been seeing a lot that is actually quite a sensitive topic for me: my weight. You guys have been so kind about it. Nobody has been disrespectful or anything of the sort. I think weight is just such a sensitive topic. It is something I never struggled with until not too long ago.
Let's take it back a little bit.
I have always been very skinny. I remember in middle school, it was actually a problem. It was a problem that I was skinny. Like, all the girls that were getting attention and guys liked were the ones that had like... And I remember I wanted to gain weight, and like most of my high school, I think the most I weighed was 110 pounds. The heaviest I have now been to this day is 135 pounds. The heaviest I've ever been in my whole 21 years, I guess now, of living. Well, actually 20. I'm still 20. The normal person, I don't think, would have said I wasn't. I just wasn't my skinniest, and I definitely wasn't the skinniest girl alive, but I don't think I was overweight. In my head, I was like, well, yeah, I'm growing up. I'm not gonna be the same weight I was when I was 15. So I think when I gained weight this last year, I don't want to say that I didn't care, but I didn't care enough. I just had never been in that position. So I don't know if you guys remember, I did spin, indoor cycling, for a good amount of time, but then I started not liking spin, and it was just such a high intensity workout that sometimes I wasn't in the mood to go. Like something can I see again? Yes. May or April, I started doing Pilates, completely dropped spin, and to this day, I only do mat Pilates or yoga sculpt or like walking. Excuse me. I think I didn't start noticing differences in my body of me like losing weight until October. It was a journey. It was definitely weird because I had never really struggled or understood like not liking your body or like being very insecure about it. 2024, I had done 75 hard. Last year I did it again. I wasn't making the healthiest choices, which is why I think I had gained that weight. Yeah, I don't know. This is so weird to talk about. I held a lot of it in my face. My cholesterol levels were insanely disgusting. I was making very, very poor choices when it came to drinking. Me and my friends, like, we're in college, so obviously, like, we're going out, we're having fun, but we were also not just limiting drinking to when you're going out. Everything turned into drinking, and that didn't mean that I was always getting drunk, but I was always at least having one drink. Also drinking insane sugary drinks. I almost completed a year without drinking any type of soda. I stopped doing that. Same with ice cream, and I lasted a while without those. Now I haven't cut off drinking. Not that it's not realistic, because I know I could do it. I don't need alcohol to have fun. Now when I do drink, I make sure I'm doing it in like a wise way. I have seen changes in how I feel, how I look, physically, inside, everything. A lot changed. Makeup actually came out bommelish. I ate that shit. Oh my god, I love setting spray, but also
It tastes like shit.
even though now I'm at a point where I'm happy with how I look, honestly, it's a touchy subject. I think mentally I'm not fully at that point yet. Some people were like, good for you, not drinking soda. Some people were like,
You're being drama.
some people were like, oh my god, yes, girl, you're losing weight. And then other people were like, well, at what cost? I remember one person in my life, they were like pushing another plate down my throat. Like, I'm okay. Like, I had ate my meal and then they wanted me to eat dessert. I've never been a big dessert sweets type of girl. And I remember this person being like, oh, now I get your secret for losing weight. Like, you're losing weight, but at what cost? I know this person didn't mean it in like a bad way. You're just never gonna make anyone happy. This is just what worked for me. I think the biggest thing I can tell you guys, it was balance, being honest with myself. Sometimes truth hurts, and I think it was just being self-aware and finally coming to the terms with, I've gained weight. It still can be changed. But yeah, I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable, sorry. I didn't like talking about that. Next, 2026. Very, very excited. Not because new year, new me. I think I'm just like finally at a point where like I do know what I want to do with my life, and it's not just motivation that I have, because I think there were so many times past years I was very motivated, but then that would just be 1 week of motivation and I would drop whatever I was doing. Now it's not just motivation, it's ambition. I know what I want for myself. I'm not gonna stop until that is what I am. Last year was filled with so many moments that made me literally not want to be alive, that I was like, so many breakups, friendship related, because me and my boyfriend very much still together. So many moments that I felt like a failure, or I felt like it was just too much and overwhelming, and then gossip, and there was just so many things happen. So many lessons that had to be learned.
The hard way.
I'm having bad luck with girl friendships, not because poor little Andrea.
No, because I'm not learning my fucking lesson.
So nothing's changing. So I'm still being magnetic to those bad people and bad energy and bad vibes. Balance was the key of 2025. It's what I had to learn, and it is what I'm finally bringing into this year. I feel better and I love life. Those are my lashes. This is gonna be stressful. This is gonna
Piss me off.
There's 0% lash lift on these lashes. My lashes literally do not curl. I have like one eyelash curler and it's shit because it was literally like $2. If it doesn't look good, I'm literally hanging up. Blocking you and never speaking to you again. This eye, I accept. But if this eye looks bad,
I'm killing your whole family.
everyone except your pet. Okay, makeup is basically done. I think the craziest thing that happened to me this last year, I just posted a story time on TikTok. So if you guys want to go and look at my TikTok, I do post a good amount on there. I am truly so excited for this year and I hope you guys are feeling the same way. It's the year of the horse. I honestly don't really know what that means. I think it's a really good thing because people keep saying it. Also, I'm fully at a point where I am genuinely have a posting schedule. I will be posting every single Friday, and if for some reason I can't, I will let you guys know. This is the beat. This is the makeup. I feel so cute. Like I said, I haven't gotten ready in such a long time. I forgot what it looked like. I'm beautiful, I'm perfect, I'm amazing. I haven't done a chit chat get ready with me in a while. I feel like it was nice to take it back to the good old days. I'm going to be documenting my whole birthday month. Literally every single little thing I do. Stay tuned, subscribe, post notifications so you guys can see when I start uploading all of my 21st birthday content because there will be a lot. Also, follow me on my other socials. I will be posting extra content on there. My TikTok will definitely be short, fast form content of me doing random stuff for my 21st as well. So I love you all so much and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.